Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of MacPaladin's Retro Gaming Emporium, where we are playing Luigi's Mansion. It's Halloween month, of course, in October, and so finishing up this spooky adventure is oddly apropos. Now, don't forget, everybody, we will be starting Time Stalkers as soon as we finish this one following week. For the Dreamcast, and I have some hardware that should facilitate a slightly overall better experience for everybody, because I have the Mad Catz Dreamcast to VGA adapter box, which allowed you to hook up a VGA monitor. Well, this will allow me to hook it directly to my high-resolution capture box and do some minor upscaling on that, so I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm hoping that all works out, and keeping my fingers crossed. I haven't had a real chance to test it yet, so we'll be getting to that as soon as possible. Yesterday's show with on Moonhawk Studios Presents was, I think, a smash hit, and we thank Shank for appearing on the podcast, and of course, hopefully to all of our friends here, we hope you enjoyed that, and we hope to bring you more interviews of that nature. But without too much further ado, let's get into some Luigi's Mansion. I can't stay on too late tonight because I'm still behind on the rent, so if anybody wants to drop some coin in the donation box, it is much appreciated. I have Cash App, MacPaladin, we have PayPal, all that stuff, and I hate to ask, but it is necessary, so whatever you can do. Whoa. What are we doing here? Oh, yeah. That particular machine is completely mirrored, so let me open up the software here. Woo! Infinite Luigi's Mansion. I forgot it reset, so I have to reopen GX Player and OBS. Bear with me a second here, folks. This is projector mode. Alright, so now we got visuals. What happened to the sound, though? Alright. Oh, thank you for the huge donation, Uncola Man. You are a lifesaver, my friend. Now that we got everything working, let's actually play some game here. That deserves some tippy love right there. In fact, I'm even going to hit everybody with some stream stickers. That is fire. It'll pop in just a second here. There it is. I have some funny sound effects with all of this. Does it have a progress bar? I don't know. I've never really set one up. Let's let me get everything repositioned here. Okay. Yeah, that was a really long latency with the sound catching up. I don't know why it was so far behind. Yeah, I set up some funny stuff with that. Just like, I set up some pretty funny stuff with that to try to add entertainment value to the stickers. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to say there. We're in the final section of the mansion, but it's kind of lengthy. Like you can see, we have 36 out of 50 of the ghosts of the big boos.
Mario!
At least the lag isn't so bad today. Alright, let's take a look here. Where do I need to go next? We've gone out there. Can't go on the roof yet. Yeah, I think it's going to be, at the bare minimum, 4 parts, and we may be looking at one more part after this. It all depends on how far I get in the next 2 hours. I'm trying to remember where to go, though. Let's see. I think we need... There's that weird strip there. You see where the door is? Where there's no lock symbol. Let me hit the A button and zoom in if I can. Oh, it won't let me. But yeah, we've got the door there. So what I think I need to do is I need to go in here, and I need to go down to the basement. Yeah, because if we want the best ending, we got to get all the big boos. So I'd say we're at least 2/3 of the way through the game. And then, like I said, as soon as we're done with this, we're going to start an obscure climax classic for the Dreamcast called Time Stalkers. So if you were a fan of like Dark Savior or Landstalker or Lady Stalker or any of that, Shining in the Darkness. We got ghosts in here. Okay, let's see if I can get these guys. Oh, my timing is really off. I'm stuck on here. Alright.
Mario!
Yeah, that's a little different. That's Capcom. Climax is it's kind of harder to nail down. They had a classic Genesis. Hold on, I'm gonna stop vacuuming for a second here so you can actually hear me. They had a classic Genesis game called Landstalker, which had this kind of blonde elf character that was very popular back in the 90s. But I didn't get into it. There we go. That's what we needed.
Oh yeah.
That was our missing key right there. Yeah, Landstalker and Lady Stalker were kind of a meta franchise. Okay, that takes us to a place we need to go. There's a ghost here somewhere. Yeah, it was their big claim to fame was on the Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah.
I am like on fire with how close I am to this big boo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Get ready for it. Here we go. Got him. All right.
Luigi.
I hate that. Oh, plot. Fundamental Luigi disrespect. We have some Luigi disrespect here. What a clown. That's okay. That plot revelation was important. And the place we need to go is on the 3rd floor anyway, so hanging around the basement wasn't where we needed to be. Yeah, so Time Stalker should be fun because it's kind of the last game in the meta series of the whole Stalkers thing. Climax was a company that was heavily involved in a lot of RPGs and action RPGs back in the day. So like they had Landstalker and Lady Stalker and Dark Savior and Shining in the Darkness. They were involved in the first Shining Force game, the whole 9 yards. So there was like this whole thing with like Sonic software development and Camelot and Climax, where I think they were all part of one company at one point, and they all split apart. And then there was a lot of rivalry. So like there was a lot of similar looking games that had a lot of very similar feels to them. Like you had Shining the Holy Ark for the Sega Saturn, and then you had Beyond the Beyond, which was one of the first quote-unquote 2.5D RPGs for the original PlayStation in '96, and so on and so forth. And if you looked hard enough in the games, there was a lot of unfortunate and unpleasant digs towards the separate components of the original company. And so Climax was involved in a lot of really interesting stuff. And if you look them up on Wikipedia, I'd say it's worth the deep dive, because there's a lot of really cool stuff that they were involved with. But it's like, if you do that dive, you'll find a bunch of games and say to yourself, oh, that was those guys. But yeah, the games all had similarities, and then what they did was they did a sort of fourth wall breaking tongue-in-cheek game where they came up with this original character, Fang? Blade? I don't remember what his name was. But he was like the central character of this game, and they brought literally chunks of all of the universes of all of Climax's games that they were involved with. Like you have King Arthur from Shining in the Darkness, and then you have Landstalker and Lady Stalker, of course, the heroes of those games, and they have their own. And the further you go into this adventure, the more like floating continents taken from these other timelines and other meta universes get dropped into the game. So it's actually a lot of fun, and it was kind of a roguelike in that every time you entered a dungeon, the layout was different. So there was like no maps or anything that you could get online for this game, because every time you went in, it was slightly different. The only thing was like the beginning and end point were the same, and then the kinds of things that you would expect to find in the dungeon. Like, you sometimes had to go through it 3 or 4 times in order to get everything you needed, which was kind of a pain in the ass, but the first time I played through it, I got pretty lucky, so we'll see if I can repeat that on stream for you guys. But I think it'll look pretty good, because like I said, I've got that VGA adapter that I bought back when I worked at Babbage's back in 1997. Or, well, no. Where did I get it? I might have gotten it from... Ooh. That's a good question, because the Dreamcast came out in '99. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember where I got it. All I know is I still have it, and honestly, it's been a godsend, because with modern televisions and stuff like that. Sometimes it's hard to get this stuff to work. But also I can play the OG Skies of Arcadia too, so... I'm doing an arbitrary safety save here. I don't know why, but... I was double checking to make sure to see if that blue ghost was going to come back. And then we got to go this way to go up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
And let's see. I'm sorry, I'm going to the 3rd floor. So things should suddenly get dark again. At least Luigi has his trusty flashlight, you know? I hate these bat ghosts. They're such a pain in the ass. I'll double check and see if there's any hearts popping around here to get my health back up to full. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we gotta go outside. And hopefully everybody can hear me okay. That's a fake door, don't touch that one. No? Do we have a big boo in here?
Mario.
That's okay, we need to go in that room anyway.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now we gotta remember what to do here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know. It's the wind-up thingies. I gotta let them go, otherwise they're gonna hit me. Out of the way! One less to deal with. Good lord. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Two down, one to go. Ah, gotta get my pearls. There we go. That's how we do it. Alright, let's see if we can get our big boo here. Oh, he's near. That's pissing me off.
Mario!
Alright, we have to go up here. This asshole. Really? Who else wants to get set on fire? Gotta get this guy. Done dealing with frozen ghosts. Alright. Not yet. Was it this one? Yeah, that's what it. Here was what I needed.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Now we're making some headway. Now we are making some headway. What happens if we ignore that and go down this chimney? Is there like a secret room here? Come on.
Mario. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, this is the room that has the door boarded up on the outside. I think I got only one. I think I've only got one more ghost to deal with here. got one of those precise timing things. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's get as much of the treasure as we can get.
Oh yeah. Mario.
We may have to use the mirror to get out of here because I'm pretty sure that there's no door to exit.
Mario. Mario.
Ugh, got treasure boxes up the wazoo. That's it. Alright, time to use the Game Boy Horror to get us out of here. And back to the lobby, and we're gonna save. Alright. I think I know where I'm going now. Alright, gotta go outside. Gotta go up the stairs. Get some health back there just to make sure. Because I don't remember what's next. I was sure I had a strategy guide to this game, but I don't... Okay, we're trapped. Okay, so we have both fire and water now.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's look at the room. So we're sealed in. So I gotta find the trigger in this room here. Now there's no bar. Okay, we got some candles here. Ah, there we go. Alright, buddy. Guess you can hide behind the furniture, huh? Alright, these ghosts got fire on them, so I gotta get the water ghost here. Alright. It could have been worse.
Luigi?
Of course I've heard of Leisure Suit Larry. Yes, sorry, I wasn't looking. Yeah, I have, actually I have in the living room, I have the, collector's edition of, the collector's collection of, Leisure Suit Larry 1, 2, and 3. And I've played the College Adventure reboot by Universal Vivendi, a, magna cum laude. Or magna cum louder, as some people would say. What's up? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a thing, because, Yeah, it was one of the most widely traded games because it was one of the early mainstream adult games. And Al Lowe has been complaining about it for years. Basically, after Leisure Suit Larry 6, on Leisure Suit Larry 7, Love for Sale, they actually kicked him off the project and still use his name. So he hasn't really been affiliated with Leisure Suit Larry for about 25 years now. That's the wild part about the whole thing. Right? That's sad. That is truly sad. Okay. So this room is upside down. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. Oh. I won't wet the bed, I promise. Your toys, so you're not gonna mess with me now. Oh, this is gonna be at best of bronze. I just need to get up on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Can I just get it with the vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
Oh. Room rotates back to normal. Yeah. Alright. Diamonds are what we want. Diamonds are forever. let's go get our big boo.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got you, buddy. No escape for you, Junior. Alright. We're making headway here. 39 out of 50 ghosts, and we're making some significant progress on all of these rooms. Now, where do we go next? Looks like back up to the 3rd floor. Oh, I see. There's a room there that's why I heard the ghost noises.
Mario.
Gotta check the plants and see if there's any hearts out here. No dice, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine. Adios, Bambino. It's this door right here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Gold bars. Give me all your monies.
Yeah.
Alright, there will be something to do here, but I think we're gonna have to go in this room first. Hell yeah. Finding all the good stuff now. Oh. I think that's 5. Oh! That was tricky.
Oh yeah.
Alright. There's probably a big boo in here somewhere, too. So now we gotta find him. Oh. There's gotta be something in here. We're not done with. There's no way we're done with this room. Whoa!
Mario! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah.
Where is the thing that's triggering the sensor? It must be because he's out. Oh. Oh. Alright.
Oh yeah. Mario! Oh yeah.
We'll come back to here in a minute. There he is. I knew there was one more ghost in here.
Mario! Mario?
Come on. Where are you, you son of a bitch?
Mario!
Sometimes you just gotta keep going in and out of the room.
Oh yeah.
Around.
Oh yeah. Mario. Wow.
Finally.
Yeah.
That's down in the basement. Alright, let's see if we can go get number 40.
Oh yeah. Mario.
Dang, nabbit. Alright, so one of them is definitely in here.
Mario. Oh yeah.
Oh, I think we're doing pretty well.
Mario.
I just gotta get these big boos. It's a lengthy process. No, I'm actually playing it on the hardware console. I've got a Pinnacle USB 700 that I'm playing it with.
Yeah.
Apparently sucking up the place here. Pardon the pun. Alright. We're making progress here. We got what, 40 boos now, and there's 40... I think number 41 escaped outside here. Let's see if he's on the roof. Or if he's on the balcony or whatever. Nope, he's not here. I'm gonna double check to see if he went back inside. Because usually when you unleash two of them, one of them goes back to their point of origin. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I'm not speaking directly at the microphone.
Mario.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well against these ones that have 300 hit points. God damn it. Okay, well, it looks like I got him below 100 hit points, so... Nope, not quite. Now he's below 100. Well, if I didn't get him on that last one, I'm gonna get him this time, that's for sure. He's got 12. There we go. Alright, well that's good. Yeah, I gotta get a little noise cancellation because I just got a Blue Yeti X World of Warcraft edition from a friend of mine. A supporter of the stream, if you will. Longtime friend from San Diego. He gave it to me as a gift. It was a used one, but it's in tip-top, brand new condition, so I'm pretty pleased with it. But because I'm underneath my loft bed here, because I sleep like I'm in a college dorm room again, because of that, it's got a little bit of, shall we say, wooden cave-like warmth. It's like I'm inside a pine box. I gotta get a windsock, and I need to get a reflection shield. But other than that, I'm pretty pleased with how it sounds. Alright, so that's 41. So I think that's it for this floor for a little while. So let's see here. Where do I gotta go next? We gotta go down to the basement and explore that new room that we just got the key for. We're moving close. We got 9 big boos and maybe like 5 or 6 rooms that we haven't explored. Like this hallway is kind of creepy. This hallway will probably light up once we clear that last room on this floor. Sorry, I'm going to be switching back and forth in the map a lot. I do that. Definitely not going to get any speed records for this playthrough. Alright, so I got to go through here. And then go through here. I just don't like the bats. I don't have to clear them out. I just don't like them. Just don't like them. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm having sinus problems. I'm also muttering to myself. Oh, that's right. I have to go through here. Alright, let's see here. Good thing I checked for that health. The dire straits there. I don't like being below 70 hit points.
Oh yeah.
We may be getting close to a boss. I'm gonna get this guy because he annoys me. Made the heat. Alright, let's get in here. Go me, you clowns. Something to do with ice. There we go. You know, this is actually one of the rare times when Luigi and Mario actually act like plumbers.
Oh yeah.
I thought you'd appreciate that. I thought you might appreciate that. Hang on a second, sorry. Got something stuck under my fingernail there. Fix that up real quick and then we'll get right back to it. Alright. I'm going to stay full on ice for a second here. I'm in trouble. God damn it. What a pain in the butt. I am almost dead. Explode and go away, guys. Oh my god. Now that I'm almost dead. Alright, posture check. Sorry, I didn't catch that redeem. Alright. Yeah, now that I'm pretty much dead. Well, we got a big heart, so we're not as dead as we were a minute ago. I didn't see which way he went, but I'm going to assume he went back into the ice room.
Mario. Oh yeah.
Got him.
おじぎだにおやアイドル音楽ルイボド
Yeah, that was pretty useless information this late in the game, Doc. Hey, Doc! Anywho. Alright, I think we're kind of done down here for the moment. Right? That's a good one. Alright, now we're getting some health back, too. Wait, where was all this money before? Suddenly all this hidden gold is popping out. Alright, back upstairs. This is so obnoxious. Well, hopefully if there's anybody new here, you'll follow if you like what you see. We try to bring retro, MMORPG, and all kinds of content to the channel. We'll see. Now almost 6 days a week. I'm gonna do a safety save here. Just in case I foul something up here. As I am somewhat prone to do. Let's see. Well, I haven't been in this room for a while. Let's see if there's any more hidden gold up here. I can't imagine why there would be. I was so upset because I got thrown on the ceiling by this little tile down here. And I lost the gemstone that was in this room. Well, if I needed help, this would have been the room to be in. I couldn't remember how to get back on the floor, and so I lost the gemstone in this room. Alright, we're gonna go up one more floor, and then that'll take us to the secret room on the 3rd floor. We're getting pretty close to done. This one. Gotta make sure I rattle the chandeliers too. Alright, this is the last room on this floor. Alright, I think this is actually this is a bigger boss. It is you, no? Interfere with my work! You filthy swine! It's always better if you can get... It's always better if you can get multiple ghosts stunned, because then you can end the round that much faster. I gotta let go. Ooh, they were gonna blast me. I gotta let them Obviously, the faster you can ping them and suck them up, the faster you beat this boss. And the better score you get at the end. As far as the frame. Whether you get, I got all three of them in one shot. I hate these banana guys. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I don't get tripped up by these banana peels. slipped on the banana peel. Like we're playing Nightmare Mario Kart with these banana peels. Come on. Now we got these stupid guys. See, Luigi does a fear react every time they pop up. And it's like, after a while, you'd think he would get desensitized. And so I can't move or control Luigi when he's having a fear reaction. So they come down, and then they drop their thing, and I'm dealing with this fear reaction. And trying to point the stupid flashlight at these guys.
Mario!
Because I have to kind of have my back to them in order to stun them. Creations! Vespa? The Lord! Okay, so while that did technically unlock the final door, there is more to do. Before we go, try to fight King Boo. Oh, please stay in the original room. That makes it so much easier. Oh my god, this is the most annoying one. Oops, I went into the wrong room.
Mario!
Goddamn door. Oh my god. Bye.
Luigi. Remember.
Why is this corridor still spooky? Alright, we gotta look around because I know there's a room. Down here on the first floor that I haven't unlocked yet. Plus, there's this door to the staircase that we haven't opened yet either. Not here, but on the lower floor. Which is kind of weird. See, now we're at that point in the game when we're on that methodical search and destroy for all the remaining big boos.
Oh yeah.
We don't want a poison mushroom. That would be unfortunate. I'm just double checking a few rooms here.
Mario. Yeah.
Oh, there was a lot of cash still in there. Finding cold hard cash is always a good step in the right direction. I know at some point we're also going to have to find... Earlier in the game, Toad said something about a big ghost flying around in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mario. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, we could go right now and confront the final boss, but... Ow, my wrist. Ow. 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 Ow, ow. Yeah, I wonder who unfollowed me. That's unfortunate. Just double checking a few things here, because like I said, we got that one room that's I don't think I can reach that directly. Interesting. Alrighty, I guess we're gonna have to look this up. So bear with me a second, folks, while I look this up. Alright, got a list here. Huh. Open the right door.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Inspecting the mouse hole in the butler's room. Aha! That's how we get in there. I knew I'd figure it out. I knew I'd find a way. Now we just gotta find the mouse hole. Supposedly there's a mouse hole in here. There it is.
Mario. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now that's worth a lot of money. Find our mouse hole and reactivate it. Now, in the standard mansion, you have to get 40 of the big boos in order to fight King Boo. And then there's a hidden mansion that is more difficult after we beat the game, where we have to get 45 of them to beat King Boo. So we met the minimum requirements for both the standard mansion and the special mansion. Now, the only thing that happens if we get all 50 is if we were doing a money hunting run, then we would want to have all 50 of them because you get a gold diamond at the end, which is worth a mega fortune. And the quote-unquote speedrunners and pro players try to get over $100 million by the end of the game. And the only way to do that, of course, is to get the gold diamond. I think we're pretty close to 40 or 50 million, and I'm personally satisfied with that. So I'm going to take a whack at beating King Boo. And then if I'm feeling more adventurous at a future date, I can always finish the completionist run and get all 50 of them. But for right now, we've had our fun, and it's time to move on. One of the things about the channel is that I want to play as many games as reasonably possible. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now is hearts. There we are, 100% health. So we're going to do a quick save right here with Toad. Yeah, because we had 30 million prior to this, and we picked up a lot of expensive gems, especially by going into that hidden room. Because we picked up 2 emeralds and a sapphire, so that's got to be worth something. I really wish Luigi had a tuck and roll maneuver in this game. That way you could, like, get out of the way of stuff in a hurry. I remember the last time I played this, it took me at least 2 tries to beat Bowser, so we'll see. Or, excuse me, King Boo. Don't want to spoiler everything. Before we approach them, there's a couple of things we can shake in this room that will give us gemstones. Or at least Kish money. Give me that Kish. Alright, here we go. Get ready for it. I just recently watched somebody do this, so I kind of know what to do. It takes utterly refined sensibility, so truly appreciate it. The way you plead for help, Mario. I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is really because I remember how much trouble you've caused me in the past. Seriously though, who would actually believe that mansions get given away in contests? Talk about stupid! What do they feed you, Mario Brothers, anyway? Gullible soup? Your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific! However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well. Then my gallery will truly be complete. I'm not afraid of you, fool! I fear only that infernal Poltergust 3000 you carry on your back. Stupid machine! But I am a king among boos, I swear it, I shall fear no mere house-cleaning device. I must say, I despise the way you shwarp, shloop, warp, shlurg, vacuumed up all my friends. I can't believe I managed to get all the way through that. Don't imagine that I'll flee. I'll fight you like a true boo. Now join your brother inside the painting! Little dramatic reading for the first attempt. still do this. One up. Oh my god. And I'm dead. God damn it.
Luigi.
Alright, let's do this again. I muffed up because I kept trying to maneuver the the spike bombs upward, and what I had to wait for him to do was bend down and hit him in the head. And I kept getting pinned in the corners. So I couldn't get a beat on King Boo. Oh my god. These explodey guys are so annoying. I wish I could skip this. It's alright, guys. of the things that annoys me about this game is the precision that it sometimes demands. Unbelievable.
Luigi.
There's just too much Nope, there is no hard mode. It's just that this boss battle is ridiculous. And there's no recovery items in it either. Most boss battles, you can get a heart or something every once in a while. Like, sometimes I think when the columns break, you sometimes get a heart recovery. But it's pretty rare. And of course, those things you gotta shoot at Bowser, you gotta wait for absolutely precise timing on them. But in addition to that, the controls in this game are really asinine. I mean, I know I sang its praises in an earlier video, but it is really awkward. And the camera, this is one of the biggest failures of the GameCube era, is that the camera is, I mean, look at this. I'm on this windy corridor and the camera can't even follow me precisely. I have no control over the camera whatsoever. I go this way, it looks left. There's something about Super Mario final bosses that they go way, way up in difficulty from some of the other bosses. And then they have these unskippable cutscenes. So it's like, good luck aiming, you know? See, and I can't get that one because he charged me as soon as he threw it. Oh my god, and then I backed into it. So we've already taken 20% damage, and we haven't even gotten a hit on him yet. Did I get it? No. I can't even see the goddamn thing. As soon as I got it in the range. Grab it! Fuck. And I got frozen. Forget it. Think that proximity explosions would do the same thing as actually shooting him in the head with the projectiles, but you would be wrong. Got his head on backwards, so now he's rampaging like a maniac. Christ. Come on. Come on, explodey guys.
Mario. Wow.
I don't even want to deal with that guy. Yeah, this is the final boss. I had it down, and then they did a little change up on me. And then I just kept taking damage instead of dealing it back to them. Hurry up. These unskippable cutscenes are terrible. Notice that each progressive time I do this, though, I get a little bit better at it. Come on, get out of the ice! Stupid fucking head is shooting at me every time. put the head back on backwards, I believe. Or something stupid. Nope. Don't be fooled. Really? What happened there, Luigi, you dumb fuck? I did myself dirty there. I trapped myself in the corner. Alright, boss, we'll see. I'll check you next time. Really? God. Get away. I'm trying. Yeah, it just does this. It just does this cheap stuff where it like sticks you in the corner, like it traps you behind 3 of the exploding balls, and then he charges you, and then you're right there, and you can't avoid it. Of all the things I don't like about the Luigi's Mansion series, that one game mechanic where it gets you stuck. The slightly awkward game mechanics is probably my biggest complaint. It requires a level of precision that the GameCube controller is absolutely incapable of delivering. You should try it when you have QuickTime events where you have to use the trigger buttons in Resident Evil 4. That's all I can say. Alright. let's do it. Every time. I think that's the most I've gotten so far on the first round, though. Come on, buddy. Totally didn't aim that right. So I'm gonna go this way. Let's get out of here. Also avoid being hit by the ice beams, by the ice cubes. Now we need to get out of here. Pull it backwards. God, oh! Get away. Yeah, it was like 3 rounds I couldn't do any damage to him at all. Let's see if I can do the first round without taking any damage. Because that's one of the mistakes I keep making, is I keep losing 10 points in the first round. We got a little closer that time. Alright. Do some fake Tai Chi moves here or something. Did like 150 to him that time. I'm pretty damn close to it. this way. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, El Bastardo.
Luigi. おやまあ、ルイージ。ゲームレジジ。オド、サメの竹。
Alright, let's see how we did. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, ma. Hey, hey, we. Ni, umaka, suku suku, yabo yabo.
Okay, it wasn't Bayonetta hard, but it was hard enough.
Hey, hey, noji bigagi.
Right? I've seen some guys drain like 200, 250 off them in the first round. It is doable, but you have got to be precise, and you got to like keep, you know, juking and jabbing, you know? It only took me 5 tries. Trembled, I say. Whew. I just... Right, well, anywho, Luigi, grab your brother's painting and bring him to the lab.
Suku suku, sike sike, yabo yabo.
I'll get the machine ready to return your brother to his former state, alrighty? I'll be expecting you both. Sounds ominous.
Hmm?
Oh, your work lasted only a single night. In the next game, apparently he gets greedy and starts to asking, makes you buy things with the riches that you acquire. I don't have Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon for the 3DS, so I'm probably not going to play that one anytime in the immediate foreseeable future. But first, we have to take care of these last ghosts, so let's get them out of there. I love how the Bowser head is just floating in there. we did get 1 gold out of it.
Jimmy Jimmy. Omega Luigi Odo.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Yeah, I only got 1 gold. Totally bronzed Bowser. Hey, we broke 50 million. Hey, I think that's a personal best, honestly. I think, because if you looked at the save files, the highest I had was 34 million. So 51 million is pretty damn good under the circumstances. Especially considering I am by no means a pro player of this game. Alright, now the true ending where we get to see Mario restored. Alright.
Oh, Mario? Mamma mia. Oh, oh,
Oh, really? I don't know, maybe I've done better before because I know I've gotten a bigger mansion than rank D. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right? Alright, folks. Whew. Switch over here to talking mode. Alright, so that's it for Luigi's Mansion. Hope you all had fun watching my 4-part series on getting through this game, and I apologize for all the times I was absent due to illness or whatever. So, as promised, next week we will be starting part 1 of Time Stalkers for the Sega Dreamcast. As again, it's based on the entire pantheon of games made by Climax up to the year 2000, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they've made some games since then, but I haven't really looked up the company in a long time, so they may have some additional stuff that isn't in there. But for those of you who are big on nostalgia for the various unsung franchises of the Sega Genesis, then you will get a lot of enjoyment out of Time Stalkers, because Time Stalkers, like I said, it's this weird mashup of all of the properties that Climax had been a part of to date when the game was released for the Sega Dreamcast in 1999 or 2000 or whatever it was. So we'll be doing some wacky RPG madness starting next week. But I figured it was nice to do a little palate cleanser with Luigi's Mansion and play something more action-oriented so you can watch me scream obscenities in anguish for a little while, as opposed to what I had done with Final Fantasy IV. And that Final Fantasy IV play was almost as long, if not longer, than our MS Saga playthrough on Sundays. And of course, on Saturday, I'm going to be moving back to Trovo for Overwatch because it's just killing my numbers here. Like, people just aren't tuning in for it, so I figured I'd go to some place where first-person shooters are actually somewhat popular. But that is something that Varias and I will be doing. She will still be streaming here on Twitch, but if you would, if you'd like, go over to my channel, trovo.live/MacPaladin, I think. Is it MacPaladin or is it Micaiah Paladin? Let me check. It's been a while since I've been to my Trovo page. Trovo. Give me 1 second here while I get all the deets.
This time.
Mute the tab. All right, let's see. Yeah, I am MacPaladin, just like over here. So, trovo.live/MacPaladin on Saturday at 6 p.m. for more Overwatch 2 shenanigans on our FPS shenanigans. And then Monday, of course, we'll have Paladins right here on Twitch because people do seem to like that for some reason. And then Sunday, of course, we have Macross Eternal Love Songs. We're ripping along through that game with reckless abandon. And then at 9 o'clock, hopefully, if everything goes well, Shadows Mist and I will be doing more Red Side City of Villains. So I may condense that down to just call it Red Side and Blue Side from now on. Red Side is villainy because the user interface is red, and so red is associated with villains, and Blue Side because it's associated with heroing, because that's the primary color scheme of the box art and the user interface for the hero side for Heroes of Paragon City. So, anyway, so that's that. So I'm looking forward to seeing y'all here on seeing you here on Sunday for Macross and on Trovo on Saturday for Overwatch. But until then, I'm your host, Mac Holland. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for the subscriptions. And thanks for making this a great Thursday night stream. I appreciate you, everyone. So, good night, and we'll see you next time. I'm your host, MacPaladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.